EA Sports, so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. And today, we find ourselves on the rugged coastline of Carmel Bay at the legendary Pebble Beach Golf Links. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joining you here today. And by my side in the tower, as always, is Frank Nobilo. And Frank, when I look to my right over the Monterey Peninsula toward the Pacific Ocean, I always think this is what they mean when they sing from sea to shining sea. Pebble Beach never does disappoint.
It has to be on everybody's wish list. I don't really care what level of your standard of play is. The best players in the world want to play here, and I have friends really that just took up the game, for example, like a year ago, and that's always where they want to go. Can I get a round at Pebble Beach?
That's not going as intended.
Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
So now from the rough, his second here at the opening hole. Nah, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par.
That's a tough lie to come out of. Not surprising it's come up short.
Well short right there, but still in the game for a par.
Just a little over-ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
"15 feet away." That one just gonna sneak on by. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. 2-1 over par early on in this round. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Good solid tee shot there, coming off the bogey at the first. This is in the fairway at number 2. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5.
Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green in 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie. Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot. Always tough to get a decent flight out of the rough. And you could see that ball was never soaring out of that light.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. And that will be quite a challenge from there to get away with his par.
If he can make this, I'd just take it and run to the next hole.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. Nope, I could have erased the bogey from the previous hole, but no dice there. Okay, just the one drop shot, as that's in for a bogey. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Well, Frank, here we are at the third. Severe dog leg left, and I'm just curious how much of that dog leg the big hitters might think about chewing off.
Rich, the game has changed so much. If there's a hint of a breeze behind, I mean, really, have a crack at it with a driver. It's about 350 yards, really, to the front edge of the green. But if not, you've got to negotiate those 3 bunkers on the right side. And, well, depending on what club you want to have to head off the tee, decide which one of those bunkers you want to aim at.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Oh, a miss there. That is way right.
3 holes in, and this is very much a struggle. Another one finds the rough.
A good break got him here. Now his second to the par 4. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game. And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
That came out soft, landed first on the fringe, kind of took some pace off, and that will leave a longish putt for par. Footer. Good putt right there. I wasn't sure if it was going to turn enough, but it did, and he'll save his par. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. In a little bit of a fight so far, 3 over par. Frank, this is where it becomes really obvious where you are. You're at Pebble Beach. There's the Pacific Ocean, and this begins that magnificent 7-hole stretch right along the ocean. A fun hole, not long, 331 yards up the hill. We're at the 4th.
Yeah, and each one of those 7 holes that you referred to, Rich, there's a common theme, which is don't look right. Because that's pretty much the ocean the whole way around. And this one here, that decision has to be made. 330 to the front of the green. If there's a hint of a breeze, you could try and drive it. Otherwise, really, you've got to worry about that pot bunker. That's between 230 and 250 yards. But as I first said, do not go right.
Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. After a big drive, he'll dig in for a second out of the sand. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. No. Okay, that's finished off. for a par.
Okay, no problem with that one. We arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Fit. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, safest play here is to the left center of the green.
Okay, safely aboard. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Lot of green to travel here, but this is for birdie. This is a 13-footer.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Rocky road to this point, 4 over par in the round. Frank, here we are, another good scoring opportunity, the dramatic par 5/6.
It's easy to have that view of Stillwater Cove on the right, but that, needless to say, is not the place to go. Those 5 bunkers down the left really determine your strategy off the tee. Plus, you're playing from elevation, nearly 20 yards extra off the tee. So that run out of 360 at the end of the fairway, believe me, that's in play.
This one turning left a bit off the tee. And that will do just fine. Okay, that worked out well, landing just short, releases onto the green. Still a long ways to go, though, to make the Eagle 3 here.
Yeah, at least you get a nice, enjoyable walk with the putter in the hand, so it certainly works out well.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Couple nice shots up to this point. Ball sitting in the fairway, looking straight at this beautiful green, sitting right against the Pacific Ocean.
This one going to really test your distance control. Back up the hill for an eagle. Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Oh yes, that's the right line, and it's in for a birdie. Well done. A great opportunity here for birdie. Okay, good work from off the green, and that's how you walk away with a birdie here at the par 5.
Tee at number 7, and Frank, this is the shortest hole in championship golf. It is also one of the most beautiful holes in championship golf.
Yeah, it certainly is, and people assume that short is easy, but just look how small that target is.
Nope, couldn't get the right shape on that one. It'll miss the green left. He didn't like that one from the start, and this one's going to wander into the rough right of the green.
Frank, given how short this hole is, almost an unforgivable sin to miss the green. But there is redemption. Tom Kite demonstrated that on his way to winning the 1992 U.S. Open.
Yes, this very hole was actually the turning point. His round was slipping away, and he managed to miss those 6 greenside bunkers, which you'd think would be a blessing, but it was thick rough on that left side just past the flag. Pulled out his trusty sand iron, had a little chop at it, and the rest is history. He made 2 and went on to win his first and only major championship.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. So that's in for par. He will remain at 3 over for his round. We head now to the 416-yard 8th hole, one of the premier par 4s in golf. Fairway wood or long iron off the tee, giving way to a long approach over the cliffs and a yawning chasm below. From the fairway, let's go to Nota.
Beautiful tee shot, great position looking at this green, and there are no easy options here. You got bunkers up the left, bunkers on the right. You have balls that are going to find their way into the penalty area. Requires precision execution.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It would be very easy to underread this putt. There is break on it from left to right, particularly as it nears the hole.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. That's 1 under on the day. So he'll finish off the par and he'll stay at +3. Frank, as you know, depending on the time of year, you could see gray whales out on Carmel Bay, sea otters feeding on abalone, sea lions sunbathing on the rocks, or you could see none of it because this 9th hole absolutely demands your full attention.
Well, there's a different sort of mammal trying to play this hole. That first bunker on the left side, that shouldn't be in play, but this hole tilts so much from left to right, I think it sort of funnels you towards the sea otters and the whales.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
That drive down the right has certainly opened up this green. You can see the flag there sitting on the left side. This is a green light opportunity.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well, when you find your ball in the fairway at the 9th, you hit a great tee shot, one of the most difficult fairways to hit on the entire golf course, but now it opens up the opportunity to hit a great second.
We really needed to look at that pin sheet because the flag's in the back. You've got to fly that ball further up the green if you expect it to finish up close.
Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection or execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. Now this for birdie.
Now, it would be tempting to leave this one short. You can worry so much about the break that you forget to hit it. Demands a firm stroke.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par. Starting the backside with a 444-yard par 4 10th, the last in this stretch along Carmel Bay, offering the widest fairway at Pebble, feeding left to right toward the water. Oh no, lost that one dead right. That is straight into the thick stuff. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Still not home yet, playing his fourth. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one. I must say, this is getting closer. One hit after another has been less than impressive. This putt for a double bogey.
Little too aggressive right there, compounding the problems, Frank. He has a lot left for a double bogey.
At one stage, it looked like he was going to turn 3 shots into 2, but I think that's reversed now.
That was low from the start. Time to pick up and move on. Things going from bad to worse in short order here. That's one you'd like to have made.
Well, hit the stroke limit on that one. Well, this is where Pebble Beach changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest. Frank, what do you think of the 11th hole?
Well, it's tricky, Rich.